Anyway, so Wednesday. Which dragon? Oh, I created a new dragon too.
Choose.
Actually, I started a new game. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we pick here. What does it? I just want to show
Your
the new
journey starts
faction. We have Kelmir Silverwing. So this is a new dragon. The Silver Dragon. The thinking on this one is to be more of a why different dragon? Just to play around. This dragon is more going to be spellcaster focused. I started a new game with it and everything. So, and it's an astral dragon too, instead of the Materium nature chaos one that the stone dragon is. But this one is a little different. It's more spellcasting based, so it's more interesting. An actual build for, I guess.
What is your
So people, just regular humans, no lizard folk. They get to ride around on wolves. They're adaptable, so they have more, pick up more experience faster.
What is their origin culture?
The origin is mystic, so structures produce mana, that kind of stuff. Society traits. Devotees to good. So this is a good. This is also a good dragon too, or a good government. So they're more focused on being good guys. So devotees of good. So stuff for them. Gifted casters. So again, more focused on magic. So they get bonuses for that kind of stuff. Starting off with a Tome of Evocation, which is
choose your first tome.
Basically lightning and stuff, and get the Evoker class, which is actually pretty good too. So I got that stuff, and then the Dragon Lord himself.
What is your ruler's origin?
You know, it's a Dragon Lord.
Reveal yourself.
So there's the dragon, what he looks like. So silver-ish. It's more. It seems to come off as more white than anything else, but it's supposed to be a silver dragon. The skin colors aren't very silvery, so gotta go with that. I think we went the white one there, but yeah, we did. Right? Is it white? I think it was white. Yeah, definitely white. And then you can, of course, play around with it with the skin decoration, too. So you can actually get the looks of the dragon pretty unique if you play around with colors and the patterns that they come in. We just went with no pattern, so just that. So anyway, so that's just the look, the pose, different heads you can play along with. The customization of the dragon is actually pretty good, because you get different stances and different sizes and that kind of stuff. Currently, the tomes that I'm using are... we start off with the evocation I just saw, and can you get out of here? Back.
What is your ruler's origin? Your journey starts.
Probably easier just to load the game. Should do that. Look, turn 36 already. And again, we're just taking a look at this one. We're going to be playing the other one, so very shiny in the light there. So current tomes on this build are, of course, Mystic, which that's because of the starting. General Research, Tome of Evocation, then we went Tome of Warding, which isn't the other low-level Astral book there. We haven't the other. There's only like a couple of there's the low-level Dragon book, and then I don't think we see another one until like the tier 3 stuff. I don't think there's a tier 2 Dragon book. There might be, but I think there's only just the first and third. I think. I forget. We'll find out when we get to the other one, to the other playthrough. But anyways, this is the 3 we're starting off are looking at. Just pretty much sticking to Astral and picking this stuff up just because that's the way it works. As far as units go, so we got the Evoker, which is, they've got that little electrifying arc, which is kind of like a chain lightning thing. It only hits like 2 targets, but there's actually a chain lightning spell too, through the second book of Evocation. So, so that's actually a pretty good unit. Soother is kind of like a healer type deal. Arcane Guards are wimpy infantry. Arcanist is the support unit, they're basically the archers for the arcane, but they have cosmic bolts instead of arrows and stuff. So they're really scary actually for what they are. They're tier 1 units and they're really strong, especially if there's like 2 or 3 of them in a group. So that's that, and then actual dragon stuff. And once again, you don't get any items. So started off, got the Ring of Deflection for defensive resistance, and we just picked up a Wand of Lightning Strike because not enough lightning in our lives. And actual build. So you can channel power, so you can increase magic attacks by 80% for 1 round. Lightning Evocation, just got that one. So basically it's like a little lightning storm. That's a Dragon Breath still. He hasn't really picked up too many dragon abilities yet because, like I said, we're trying to keep him on the spellcasting path. The Astral Aspect, that was his level 4 thing that he picked up. So he's got Attunement of Fortune, so increases critical hit chance with each spell cast in combat. You read that right. Increases critical hit chance with each spell cast in combat. So yeah, that's fair. Attunement Fortune, that's recruiting percentages, demolishes chronic rage, experienced leader. Oh, and we're also putting him, because he's doing the more leadership role as a dragon, he's got he's an experienced leader, so all units in his army are picking up 2 experience per turn. Does a spell amplification. That's one of the things he picked up too. So all his magic tacticals makes tactical spells deal 20% more damage. Experienced leader. Let's see, there's other stuff in here too, I thought. But anyway, so that's where we are for this round playthrough, but we're not playing this one today. So we'll be casting so many spells. Well, maybe not so many spells. Well, see, the way magic works in here is a little different. Because the dragon doesn't actually cast a whole lot of spells. I mean, the only spell that he's actually really casting is the Lightning Evocation and his ranged attack. Actually, no, he doesn't even have a ranged attack. Forget about that. The dragon actually doesn't have a spell he can cast every round. He's got the melee strike, which he has to get up close and personal for. The Dragon Breath, this one is the Lesser Dragon Breath, which only has a 1 hex range, so you got to close up personal on that until he gets the better upgrade there. He does have a heal, though, to restore. And then the Wand we picked up, so this will help. This is an item, though. It's not technically a spell. But he doesn't actually cast any magic. So, I don't know what the thinking is in this game when we cast spells during combat. Is that supposed to be the leader that's casting it? I don't think so, because we are able to cast those spells whether our main character is in combat or not. So, but you can what? So anyway, while we're discussing that, let me get started with the other game. The one that we're supposed to be playing today. Got distracted. So Gimpy the Stone Dragon, turn 70. But you can cast spells. The dragon? Well, they're not really spells or abilities. He doesn't actually get access to... Why no? Because this game's a little bit more advanced. Because this one actually has other little dragons in it that we need to develop. A young fire dragon, a young frost dragon, another young fire dragon. Don't you want to see those instead? Do you not want to see these guys run around and chomp on stuff? I mean, these are the ones that evolve into higher level stuff. Once they become champions, become real legitimate dragons. How long do they have to go, though? Well, currently, they are only recruits, not even a soldier yet. So, these are young dragons. Can they evolve further past dragon? I don't think there's anything past dragon. Considering how far they have to go. I mean, right now they're just recruits. They're not even at level 1 yet. They're level 0. And they have to get up to level 4. They have to get all the way up to champion there. They got a long way to go. Elder dragons? That's what we are. Gimpy the Stone Dragon, I think is technically an elder dragon. that was actually when you create your dragon main character, one of the titles you're able to choose from is Elder Dragon. So I think you are the Elder Dragon in your group. Could the other ones become Elder Dragons? Is the question. I don't know. I think they stopped their evolution at the top level there. Because once they get to the dragon level, they start picking up experience again, I think. So, but anyway, Gimpy, Stone Dragon. Why is his chest red? That's because of his first level 4 thing, which was what? Materium Aspect. So this one is, you got plus 30% critical hit chance and plus 2 to his defense. And then this is Materium Order. This was his level 8 thing? No, sorry, level 6. Something like that. Anyway, at the end of each turn, this unit and adjacent friendly units gain 2 bolstered defense, which makes them take less damage. And at the end of each turn, the adjacent enemies getting 2 sundered defense, which means they take more damage. Resource that's more health for him. Oh, sorry. This unit regenerates an additional 1 hit point per 2 movement points. Oh, that's right, the thing we picked up before. Siege, Vicious Killer. So, keep you a whopping level 7 dragon right now. You can see this is more of a melee build, using the tail swipe. And of course, we got the improved dragon breath too. Wand of poison darts, that kind of stuff. And then this army items. So, Murder Ring. Grants Vicious Killer and Inspiring Killer when he kills stuff. Double morale penalties when killing stuff, and double morale bonuses when killing stuff. And there's a site that overseen. This is the Horn of Plenty, so all units in the army heal 5 hit points every roll turn. Mrs. Gimpy should get that phone. And then another wand of poison darts. Mrs. Gimpy, that's for you. Why isn't she answering? I don't know why she's not answering. I think she picked it up. Okay, anyway, so this is our lower right hand corner there. This is our... Oh, I guess not. Oh, it was actually our healthcare people telling her that she's got an appointment. It was an appointment reminder. Anyway, so we got the Tome of Evolution on this one. That was our first one, right? It's our first book that we took. Races the Lizardmen, the Stone Lizardmen in particular. They got fast recuperation, which is kind of like a regeneration every turn in the outside world, not in combat itself. Underground adaptation, so we're actually living underground with this group. They're industrialist, imperialist, and artifact hoarders. So lizard folk, fast recuperation.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
And then we got
if you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. So, this is the underground. This is where we started. Rocketville is our capital. That's where we started, and we are able to dig through walls in certain places. Can't dig through all of them, but as a result, we currently have 3 cities. We have an outpost over here. This is one of our friendly dragons. Oh yeah, the story here is, this is actually the campaign that comes with the DLC. The concept is The world is being fought over between two rival dragon factions, the good guys and the bad guys. And you have a choice. You can join with one of the sides, or you can, you know, do your own thing. We chose to side with one of the sides that we thought were the good guys. They're not. So, you know, whatever. But, yeah. So, diplomatic stuff. Over here on the left-hand side. This is ranking and power, basically. So, we're number 3. If it's a negative number, that means they're on the other side. If it's a positive number, it means they're on our side. And Rakshagi got defeated. That's not a dragon, though. See, we've got other factions out here besides the dragons, minor factions, that kind of stuff. We're going up in the world? Yeah, sort of. It's 1, 2, 3. Where's our... So these are the ones that Vox and Kralkovagi or whatever. These are the ones that we are currently allied with. Oh, this is the other member of the group. We're not the best of friends, and it's mainly because he's evil. Yes. You're evil too, but we're getting along with them. But, see, they're evil. What are we? We are slightly good. We're good. Our alignment is currently good. So we're kind of the good guys. But again, we sided with the wrong ones. Because those guys are good. Those guys are good. Those guys are not good. So each side has 2 good guys and a bad guy. Well, actually, no, I take that back. This side has 2 good guys and a bad guy. The side I'm on has 2 bad guys and a good guy. But I'm on their side, so it's half and half, right? So, anyway. So the idea is you're supposed to, you know, there's... There we go. So, the Ashen War. So our objectives are either to create allies of the 3 on one side or the other. Well, basically, it's either make allies with everyone, or make allies with one group and defeat the other group. Ta-da. So, defeat or form an alliance with all of them. So we can still win, technically, if we make alliances with the other 3. But, seeing that we're at war with some of them already, or actually all of the other groups, you know, we've gone the war route. But at least we have friends on our team that don't seem to do much. So again, we have the 3 cities. Living underground is kind of a It's hard to find food underground unless you make your own, which we can, sort of. Actually, no, we can't. We can only make forest. We can't actually make food. We can make mushroom forest, which is they're basically a forest. They're not really food production, but they're a little bit of food production. It's not much, but you get some. You get a little bit of food, and you get a little bit of production, which is better than, you know, eating dirt, I guess. But, you know, anyway, this is our newest city, Stoneforge. And as far as our other stuff, let's see, heroes. So we have Gimpy, we have Bane the Shining, and we have Vukul's the Prodigy. Vukul's is currently level 5. He's a lizard man riding an eagle. And he throws magic around. Ta-da. So, that's you. And we have Gimpy, of course. Then we have Bane the Shining. He's got a nice bit. He flies around on an eagle with a big lance. He's a melee guy. He doesn't really do magic. Oh, he's got leveled up too. What happened? So, warfare. Are we making him into a leader? Inspiring leader. Oh, he is a shepherd. So, while armored leader, all units with the evolve and army have reduced upkeep, more defense, more resistance. And he's a sentinel, so he does first strike stuff. So, bench training, experienced leader. We really want to get that experienced leader thing. So, inspiring leader reduces upkeep for all the non-hero units. Heal, or more health for himself. What's his health? 118. We'll give him more health. And then next time when he levels up, we should be able to pick up the experience leader trait, which we want him to have. Because we got multiple armies out there, don't we? Okay, this guy. So he's got a gold wyvern and 2 slithers. These are, they were young ones, like this wyvern. Actually picked this gold wyvern up from some, I don't know where we got that. But anyway, the wyvern fledglings, these guys will evolve into an actual wyvern if they get, you know, high enough level. And the slithers, they came from basically, you know, a small slither. They actually leveled up too. So they're a little bit stronger, not that great. But they look a little bit more. They need wings, but they don't evolve anymore, I don't think. This is the recruit. So when they become a legend metal sprint. So they don't evolve again, they just level up. So that's all they're going to look like. The wyvern. No, sorry, these are the slithers. And the wyvern. So the wyverns come in different types. You get to choose what they become when they level up. This one I think came as it was. I think we picked this one up through recruitment or something. I think. He's got weakness to blight, but resistance to spirit. And mainly because his melee strike is probably doing spirit damage. So he's okay. They're not the best units, but they're better than tier 1 units. And we have the Arbalast, which is just basically a big crossbow thing, and then the wyvern fledgling. And again, once they level up, you get to choose. When they hit the wyvern, you get to go fire, frost, gold, or obsidian, and they all have slightly different abilities. So that's spirit, frost, of course, is cold, fire is fire, and obsidian does lightning. So that's those guys. Oh, we have a fire giant. I forget where we got that from. That Gimpy's army. This is Vukrul's army. So he's got the fire wyvern and the frost wyvern with him. Steel shaper, anvil guard. So it's mostly melee stuff for him. This is the 3rd army. So there's a these are the small slithers, the hatchlings, and then another wyvern fledgling. This is just a random support army. So we've got 3 armies floating around right now. So, questions. Stuff. End our turn. Dun, dun. So it's a 975 strength army here. It's just a Marauder Guard. They've got a Reaper. Greater corpse consumption, Finger of Death, oh great. A Bone Dragon, Bone Golem, a Bone Wyvern, and a Skeleton. Any strong enemies? Yeah, these guys. The Reaper. With the Finger of Death. Grants a base 60% chance of killing target non-hero enemy units. If unsuccessful, the unit sustains 45 frost damage instead. If a non-undead unit dies from this ability, it transforms into a zombie under your control until the end of combat. 60% chance of killing the target with the Finger of Death with a 4 range on that. So they point at you, and if you die, you become a zombie. Maybe. And then the Bone Dragon. The Bone Dragon's got Poison Breath. Chronic Rage, status effect immunity, morale, terrifying aura. At the end of this unit's turn, adjacent enemies lose 5 morale. They're not associated with undead at all. These guys? Oh, definitely not undead. Definitely not undead. There's your Bone Golem. There's a Bone Wyvern. And then just a lowly skeleton. And see, with those kind of teeth, I'm going to go with this is the mole. The mole people. It's been turned into a skeleton based on height and their dental work. I'm going to guess that's a mole based on that skeleton. So, Question is, do we want to risk it against these guys? I don't see why not. But we're gonna have to wait until next turn. Yeah, alright, so turn. Okay, so this is Bane. He's doing stuff down here. I forget what we're looking for exactly down here. Oh, sorry, we need to excavate. Oh, look, we can excavate stuff. Now, if I remember right, this large monster dead got a bunch of big stuff down there we don't want to deal with. So go there, and we're going to dig this out. It takes a turn, but we're going to dig this out, and then we might have some treasure and stuff to find after that. And this passage goes up here. These guys are on our team, so we're not worried about these guys. But again, this is just underground passage. It goes up here. So Gimpy and friends are over here. Right? Yeah, they're over there. This passage is here. Now we could dig this out, but kind of want to, like I said, this is a big ugly army if I remember right, so we're not going to go over there yet. We're not afraid, really, we're not. Okay, other rulers are breaking their defensive pack. It's not us, right? Good to know. Create a forest. Do I want to create a forest? Where would I want to create a forest? That would... Oh, I know where. Over by our third city. That needs more building stuff. So we'll turn this area into a forest. Now we have a mushroom forest here, which is, once we claim it, is good for stuff. So, quarry for 5 building points, or a forester, which is good for food and construction points. Spellcross, welcome to the stream. What's up? The ground. The ground is up. Okay, so we'll go the forester route because we just made that into a forest, so we get some food and construction points out of that. Oh, we get points to spend. A whole whopping 52. Well, on what though? We don't have anything we can afford, so why did it tell us this? We're good. Okay, so Mickey's Mountain Retreat has produced a bathhouse to help with their stability, which is up to 100. So they're pretty stable. Oh, we can expand too. Ooh, look at that. 25 gold and 10 mana per turn. And this is only 5 construction. Screw that, we'll take the gold and mana. Okay, so what should we build here next? So these are our special province improvements that we can make. Teleporter? A Wyvern Eyrie. What's this do? Eerie. So knowledge, draft points per adjacent farm province. Unlocks the production of various Wyvern units. Alignment influence, which Wyverns can be drafted. I think we have to summon them at the moment. We don't need any Wyverns. A teleporter. Do we want a teleporter over here? Central quarry. So 15 production plus 5 production per adjacent quarry. Builder's quarters. So these are basically the same thing. One's just more expensive than the other. But they are basically the same building. Teleporter? Yeah, let's do the quarry. How many quarries do we have, though? I don't think we have any quarries. So current income is 2 food, 3 production. So we change that to 20 production. Don't lose the food. Pick up gold. Is that right? This one, current income is 10 production. So we pick up 5 production. Sorry, 20 production if we build here. There, this is 5. So this one we pick up 10 production and 5 gold. This one we lose our food production, we'll pick up a lot of building production. This one we lose food. This one is pick up 15 production, building production. No, oh, pick up 15 production there too. Try to keep it a little bit closer to where we are. So this one, pick up 10 production and 5 gold. But this one is 20 production. We'll build it here. Decisions. Oh no, so there's a quarry up here. And we're building here, so we're getting, oh, because that's why, so that's what it is. This quarry is helping that there. Okay. Okay, protection at Ronketville. Archer battlements, wizard tower, another wizard tower stuff. We'll call catapult tower. This is all defensive stuff for the most part. Wizard tower level 2. So more Imperium, vision range increased, and armory for more draft income, monolith for more mana, and stone walls for defense. Or this stuff, which we haven't done yet. So basically same decision. Again, same 2 buildings. So we want to put this central quarry next to another quarry if we can. If we have one. There's our Wyvern Iron there. So we actually don't have any quarries here. So we won't do that then. Spelljammer. Enemies cannot target world map spells in this domain. Enemies cannot cast spells in combat in domain. We should probably do that with our connection to the upper world is right around here. That's our path, up underground passage there. So we should actually build this somewhere. Let's see. Current income, projected income. Current income, projected income is just money. Oof. So this one we lose 5 mana but pick up 5 gold. That's probably going to be our best bet. Or current income is 10, 15, and 10. 5 reduction in population happiness, but that'll go away and we lose nothing. Sure. Replace the mine with the Spelljammer. We don't lose, we actually gain still. So put it there. Okay. So dragon attack. So this is a new spell. Oh, this is a siege project spell. So at the start of combat, units defending the city take 26 fire damage. Units defending the city have a base 90% chance of becoming burning. Fires are randomly added. So this is a siege thing. New research. So Purifying Flame. Skill level 5. It's a healing spell. Friendly units that are 1 hex radius heal for 25 temporary hit points, have their negative status effects removed. A Glade Runner. Oh, sorry, we have nature spells.
Hello everyone.
Too.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Archer.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. So, Draconian Transformation, this is one we're going to be doing. So this is a race transformation, so it turns the target race into Draconians. We're currently Lizardmen, which grants them a dragon unit type. So they get Draconic Rage with this one. So when their hit points are reduced to 60% or lower, they deal more damage as that. Natural regeneration. So heals 10% of its maximum hit points as temporary hit points at the end of turn in combat, though not more than the unit started combat with. Heals 10 hit points at the start of your turn on the world map. So, yeah. And then, of course, they're immune to burning. So, they can't burn. Guess what we're going for? Okay, so, now it's time to move. Do we want to do this fight? Sure, why not? So we have a little bit of an advantage. Our army strength is 2,696 versus their 975. Now if we auto-combat this one, we'll see what if we lose any unit. We'll probably lose something, but if we don't lose anything major, we'll take the results. But if we do lose something important like the dragons or a hero, we will, not accept that. So auto-combat. We're using mana too. Yes. So we lost one of our Anvil Guards. These are just a tier 1 unit, so nice knowing you. Although they're kind of experienced. No, they were a champion. That's okay. We didn't need them. We're good. So we pick up 78 construction points, a wind barrier ring. It's 60% chance, 60% harder to hit by physical and magic attacks ranged. So yes. Okay, so I don't even know what we're doing over here other than leveling up. So you guys over here, 1400 golden golems, rock giants, and gargoyles. You guys, 1500 points. The Karag, 2 of them, 2 swamp trolls, a river troll, and a storm scale serpent. Or 784 astral siphoners, a watcher, and 2 flow serpents. Go beat them up. Again, if you keep your armies close enough, they fight together. And this gives us time to heal up too. Okay. Hey, Route Ruler leveled up. So, what are we getting, you Gimpy Stone Dragon? Oh, he's getting a new signature level thing. So support. He's not doing support. Although he probably should do the shepherd. Actually, doesn't matter. So warfare. Dragon Lord stuff. Draconic health, so 15 more hit points. Heightened senses, so he sees better. Exhilarating roar. Run the units in a 2-hex radius, gain strengthened and hastened. Ancient Governor, so be a better governor. Dragon Scales, more armor. Tail Bash, this is an upgrade to the Tail Swipe. So it does a Tail Swipe and displaces units up to 2 hexes. So you hit them and then you knock them backwards. And have a chance to stun them. Terrifying Gorging, this is you feed in the middle of the combat, and if you're lucky you get hit points, if you're not you take damage. Cooldown is 2 turns, so they get... It's only 1? Being strengthened, so more damage and more hastened. More armor? Or the tail bash. Again, there's a chance to stun when we do this. Let's do the tail bash. Look at that, and then we have a new signature. We already have not any of these. So, Mana Unchained. Friendly units 1 hex radius gain Star Blades and Strength and Assassinate. Slight chance of instantly killing an injured target. This chance increases the lower the target's hit points are. Summon an elemental. Summon an animal. Restoration. Healing thing. Dark Ritual. Turning the dead into undead. How about we do Assassinate? So we got a slight chance of instantly killing an injured target. Oh, but it's an ability. It's not a thing that happens all the time. Summon an elemental. Summons a random tier 3 elemental unit. Lasts for 3 turns. Same with animal. Restoration. Assassin. This is a chaos thing. This is that one. The Materium. This is Order. Of course, it's a shadow. Go Assassinate. I don't really like those. Not for this build. I don't like any of those. And then the ring, the wind barrier. But we like the murder ring. Go Gimpy. Okay, so Rocketville. Already done building. More mana. We don't have we have way too much. We have lots of mana. Stone walls. Beacon of Valor system. More fortification. Ballista towers. Some Mages Guild get us. +2 starter ring for every support unit. Do we have support units? Apex, some more of that. Channeling Chamber. Yeah, I'll do Wizard Tower level 2. And there's our capital city, the way it looks like. Guarded by these guys. 2 Iron Golems, Stone Spirit, Steel Shaper, Wyvern Fledgling, and Arbalest. Meanwhile, our giant, our Fire Giant. Again, I don't even know where we got him from. I think we might have recruited him from the little support stuff you get from your minions or whatever. We don't have any minions, though. We decided we're going to beat those up. But we already moved. And you're good. All set? All set.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up.
Okay.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay. So, as she said, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on Mrs. Gimpy real quick and see if she's resolved her Sims 4 issue. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.